Hola, hola, hola. Guten Morgen. Guten morning. Guten Morgen. It is Tuesday, November 25th, people. Core PPI came out at 8:30. We have pending home sales at 10. Vote in the chat whether you're bearish, bullish, or neutral. Oh, well, this is why I'm. Boom, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. What is today? It's the 25th. You know, what I'm noticing right away is this SMT at the high. But we haven't displaced down on the 15 yet. Closed below here. But I am wondering, you know, is the morning going to give us something juicy? Hmm? Know what I'm saying? Well, what it actually did, it did break this. There's a tiny FEG here. Now I have to zoom in a bit, though. Huh. Had a sun, though. Interesting. Nvidia's down 4.5%. What? Really? Why aren't we down more then? Nvidia stock is under pressure as Alphabet's Gemini 3 chatbot using faster and cheaper TPUs raised concerns about demand for Nvidia's GPUs in the AI market. Okay. Yeah, it's looking very different. Make sure I pressed go live. Yeah. All right, I'm ending the chat poll right now. Hola. Neutral 17. Bullish 46%. You guys voted. 37% voted bearish and 17% neutral. We definitely still have very high ATRs, large ranges. What is today? 25th. Doing ATR. ATR. ES 114. And NASDAQ. 583 points. In the last 5 days. Okay. But I cast you anyway. My advice is always do do do. Ba da 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 dum, ba da 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 dum. Well, look how different ES and NASDAQ look right now. I'm like, huh? I would have been interested if NASDAQ created a first presented fair value gap here for shorts. Right now, I'm not so interested. It's a 15-minute bearish FEG at the open. It had a really nice reaction to. We had that SMT, but other than that, not much more. So, can't really go off of anything. I always cough in the morning, okay? 15 an hourly here. Left a lot of hourly imbalances. Okay. Put an alert if we drop to another low. Very cognizant, yes, here. Taking almost out the high again. It's about 5 points away from the high. It feels very foo-foo to me so far. So it might be better just wait until 10. What do you guys think? Why is YM pumping? YM is mooning. YM's up 0.73% on the day. Yeah, much more than ES or NASDAQ. Let's see the YM stock heat map. This is NASDAQ. Oh, it's interesting why like NVIDIA is part of YM now too. Nothing's standing out to me really here. Just not less heavily tech weighted, you know? I can't believe NVIDIA's in the YM. It's been there, I think, for a few years now, though. It's just funny because, like, we refer to it as the boomer index. Where is S&P? NVIDIA's down 5% right now. Because what I said, what was it? Gemini 3 chatbot. But I'm kind of getting confused about this for a second, so I do want to kind of read into this. Alphabet's Gemini 3 chatbot using faster and cheaper TPUs raises concerns about demand for NVIDIA's GPUs in the AI market. What's a TPU? So we rejected again NASDAQ from that 15. Gotta keep an eye out for Selena. Gotta keep an eye out for Selena, as they say. Okay. It's hard to be a bear, you guys. I was a bear yesterday. Honestly, though, it was on the Ninja Trader stream. Took less than a 1 hour loss altogether. So it was good management for being a bear, but I know that it's risky sometimes to be a bear on a Monday, especially. I need to look back and see how many Mondays this year, at least, are just trend up days. I feel like it's been quite a few. I think Stowe, one of my friends, said that Mondays are most likely to trend than any other day. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Okay, we took out the new low of the session on NASDAQ right now. So S&P 15-minute rejection here. Came back again into that 15-minute. Now it is displacing lower. I mean, I'm going to see what this next candle kind of looks like here. Oh, the riskiness of ES being up, but like honestly, Nvidia being down 5% sometimes is all you kind of need to know to feel a little bit more secure in the bearishness. I need to see this, like I said. Likely it is going to be a FEG. I mean, it is on the 30 already. It's quite large. It's kind of weird that ES is holding up. Let me measure out yesterday's range from the morning. That morning push. Well, that's where 50% is. Okay, we created a fair value gap. Jeez. It's dropping. It's dropping, people. I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes it won't retrace, I guess. It's annoying. Sorry, deep breaths. Oh boy. Yeah, we moved 250 points so far on the day, so I think there's still more to be had here. We have 10 a.m. news, remember? Everybody remain calm, remain calm. You know The Office? It's my favorite episode. Fire drill. I mean, I think I marked this out for before I left the stream on NinjaTrader. I was like, I want this to get taken out before I look for more shorts, and this never got taken out. So it's not really much of a liquidity level, more than me looking for yesterday where structure would have broken. So I'll delete that. I think it's more about looking at that false move up higher, and then I did. Actually, on the 15, let's see that here, from here to here. I think I had that already marked up, but this is on the 15. I kind of like it. 15 did end up switching structure there. Yeah, I guess I should have just shorted on the 15, left an 80-point stop. This, other than that, didn't give me a 1-minute entry, unfortunately, today. It's okay. Still got time in the day. So, oh man, I'm not that happy about this, obviously. I wanted that, and I wanted to enter in here. Literally never gave it to me. That's just the life of being a trader, though. Yeah, there's not really much I could have done there differently. Okay. Just don't feel FOMO right now. Wait for another setup. I honestly, personally believe, I know there's people that are probably saying, you know, this is a 4-hour here. We broke structure here. To me, I don't see this really being such a secure low. There's some more NWOG left below it. And what's the ICTs teach, right? He says that on a week where it'll consolidate, it will like return to the NWOG. So I feel as though that we won't get bought up here. So essentially, I mean, I think that I'll mark this out. It's the swing low to the swing high on the 4-hour. This is already 50%, right? So I'll mark this out, this 4-hour FEG, where I'm sure a lot of people are probably looking for maybe a bounce. Maybe that will end up happening, but I'm going to be looking for it to disrespect it. And then if it does, then I look for it to go back to the NWOG and down to the sell side. It's not out of the question. Yesterday we moved up that much. We can move back down that much, no problem. We have 10 a.m. news. Okay. Let's see, on ES, same kind of vibe. Did YM start dropping? Yeah, now it's down 0.2%. So people that were saying that it was mooning before, it was up 0.7%, now it's down. Kind of a quick flip of the script there. Nvidia's down 6%. I think that's the most it's been down in a while. Okay, so let's see here. Go like this. Like this. Is this even a fair value gap on ES in the 4-hour? The tiniest of ones. In the hourly, it's this. So I guess it's better this way. I'm looking for it to not respect this. So we'll let it hit it here. Maybe it will then have a SMT again to go lower. I mean, like I said, though, I'll see the reaction here essentially. But I'm still, like I said, I just want to look for bear for shorts and stuff in the coming weeks. Giant 15-minute fair value gap down there. Gigantic. Gigantic. Since we just dropped, what? 270 points in 20 minutes. Okay, I feel better now after coughing. Definitely got a little bit of tickle in my throat starting yesterday. Let's tap into ES's 15 here. Did it? This is, I'm just looking at the 15. It is a fair value gap below 50% that perhaps you should be paying attention to. Vicious price action for sure. It's 25 points off that low. 127 points off that low for NASDAQ. All right, we have 10 a.m. news. Soon we'll have a 15-minute FEG to go off of for the bearishness. Let's think about this. Close this way, not this way. So I'll take the fib from here to here. It's the last leg. That went lower. And we'll evaluate from there. Wouldn't it be hilarious if it then goes up and takes the high? I don't know. That would be really crazy. I'm not going to go for that. I'm going to look for bearishness. I'm sure there's people that are long and hoping for that, but it's gotta take into account the SMT here versus a previous day high. It's actually interesting. Yeah, ES took out previous day high there. Right now, ES is retracting into a 5-minute FEG. Another 5 minutes, we'll see how this one closes. How big is this one? 20 points. This is the 1 minute where I wanted to go short from all the way earlier. I think this is also now the first presented fair value gap actually of the day, which is really good to actually see. It's a note. Yes, his first one is here. Yes, I'd just rather have this 2-minute EPR. It's all the way up there. Okay, let me refocus right now. I actually don't really need to be marking all that out. Don't need to mark that out for ES at all. It might be distracting me. So then I'm still bearish. Kind of want to also mark out just the GAN of the day, just to see where 50% of the day is. As I have on the right side here. Now, I did want to look at this 15-minute, see if any projections to the downside were hit. Negative 1.5 into here. Not negative 2 though. Okay. And then here, the 15-minute. Nothing really that interesting lined up, so we'll go back to that if I end up entering a short. It's kind of crazy is that ES now in the 15, it's not, and there's no 15-minute fair value gap anymore. It's how much it's retracted, retraced. Isn't that wild? This is where I'd probably be interested if we end up going back down. Here we have news in 1 minute. Let's see the stock heat map 1 second. Google Meta up. Okay. Here's that news. I want to see if this turns into an inversion and then, you know, maybe a breaker block there. Still is, see, just, bouncing on the OB for now. Did invert on the 30-second, it did, but let's see on the 1 minute what it does. Can't be too, let's see. You gotta concentrate. Here it is, breaking this low. It's also a breaker now. I would want to short within here. Hopefully it doesn't run away from me again. Oh boy, let's see. Can't believe this is what the 1 minute candle's like right now. The 1 minute. The crazy fast market. First, they want to enter here. It doesn't give it to me. I can't do anything. It's so annoying. I would have to just recalibrate again. Could bounce from here. I mean, there's a bullish FEG. That's why I'm like not chasing. It's back in the 4 hour, you know. Let's see where I want my fill to be. 27s. Okay, I just got filled. To be quick about this, though. And then, I said I'm overall bearish into the NWOG, though. But is that crazy? So, I mean, I obviously partial here, most of it. YOLO guy. I guess I can get stopped out if it wants back and forth today. Did kind of pause at a 600 level. What's this low? Is it 600? No, 600 didn't get hit, so I kind of want to put some fills at 600 then. It's digging up into that bearish FEG. I mean, bearish FEG, bearish breaker. I have my stop at the high with this huge FEG. If I get stopped out there, then, you know, as they say, if 3 PD arrays fail, then your ass is next. So, but I'm letting this, it's okay to dig into here. If it gets above here, then, you know, my ass is next. But like I said, I like want 600. Here. My ass is next. Oh my god. All right. All right, let's just wait here. Oh my god, it came into this 1 minute. I'll just wait for maybe an SMT for me to reshort. If there is one. Maybe just my stop could have been a little bit too tight there. Stop me out to basically to the tick here. Actually, not to the tick. No, I went like 10 points above into here. Did I even retrace into here? I'm watching to see if ES ends up taking this high out, then I'm just going to enter in this low. Bruh. Oh my gosh. How big are these 1 minute candles, you guys? They're so large. 70 point candles? Oh my lord. All right. All right. That's what we're dealing with. I'm still. These are sort of equal highs. Maybe it comes back again. Maybe then ES takes out this high and we have an SMT. And then I could try another short. Maybe. On the 5, we're in the 5 minute fair value gap. Bearish one. Did reject from there at first. We're gonna break another low, waiting for another low to get broken. Swing low. If the SMT doesn't happen, right, then I'd probably do that. Some consolidation here for the past few minutes. But even within consolidation, they're huge candles. I have a feeling we're just going to drop from here. Yeah, this is breaking that low. I'm gonna wait, this is a little FEG there. Yes, is breaking that low. It comes back up into here. I want to short it so badly here. Do. NASDAQ didn't take this one. Came back into that inversion's failing again. Ah, da, da, da. Lower high, higher low here. It's really consolidating. Oh. I feel like there's people waiting to just enter if it breaks below here, and honestly, I am too. I'm more bullet bearish biased. Look, I should enter. Just rejecting that inversion. So unless that, but we've seen it consolidate, and then it just ends up taking it out. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just need to regroup myself right now. I'm like, honestly. Okay, we're literally in the middle of the range of the day. So at the very least, if I short, I should want to give myself a good chance and at least short above 50% if I'm just going to short versus like this high, let's say. Right? I can't be just shorting this and then put a stop here. They are kind of equal highs into 1 minute that wasn't completely taken over. This is an inversion. It keeps rejecting from. People can be arguing the other way. It's a 4 hour and it bounced to here. It literally is bouncing back and forth. I'm just gonna take a sip of water. It's just as agonizing if, I don't know, stops you out. Just goes a little bit above and then goes back down. Right, let's see here now. Pay attention. Inversion, this. Do I want to enter versus that? This high here. I'm thinking about that. On the 15, on the 5, actually, there's still some more space above it. It didn't completely fill this, so it could even go back above this and fail again if it wants to be annoying. Like, ES could do that as well. That's why I have to wait for a swing low to get taken out. Just here. Okay, I feel better now. Imagine if I enter now, then I'll be stuck in a consolidation. All right. Also, I think this is a different kind of style candle. I do kind of like it. What is this called, if anyone knows? Yeah, on the 15, this is where that high is. Okay. Still do think we go lower. but I can't. I don't want to be in a consolidation. ES didn't break. Did it break this with a displacement? Yeah, it did actually. ES keeps failing at midnight open, 9:30. And where's that for NASDAQ? And it's way below 9:30 and midnight open. I'm thinking that we are going to end up going more lower. So I would think I'm kind of waiting for intermediate term high to get formed, I guess. Or a short-term low to get broken. So can I really trust this? There's not a lower high to the left of it. So all right, let's go back to here. $22. We've been in a lot of consolidation. Okay, so pay attention. That's now breaking that short-term low. Well, let's start to get some momentum here. We'll see. I'm going to need to know how much I'm going to risk immediately, so I need to see here what I would do. I'm shorting that. I'm going to forward 13 of them. Okay. Back in shorts. We broke that short-term low. I feel as though it should be breaking down pretty quickly. I mean, this short-term, wait, was it this one? Yeah, this is the short-term low. Sure, no FEG on the 1. I'm just going to go on the 30. You got to risk it. And what did I say for a downside earlier? I mean, I had said that it would be nice if it got to 500, but also 600. Let's really start accelerating to the downside here. We should really start accelerating to the downside here if I'm right. Don't want to see a little pop up here, back up, then I'm in trouble, right? It's low into a bullish FEG, then the bulls might be ending up winning. And like I said, I'm okay with doing that, taking this risk. Popped up. Don't love that. See if, oh, it's coming back down. See if it closes below this. That would be great. If it's wicks this might be end up not good for me. If it wicks this. Oh, God. Oh. Got it recooked. Probably. Probably. I don't know. I'm probably gonna get cooked here. It's really not a good idea that good look that I'm already in drawdown for the right away. Let's see. Bro. It's back a second time in here, which is good. Certainly not the cleanest look here. Oh God, help us all. I need to see it accelerate to the downside, like now. What time is it? 10:28. No, instead of accelerating from here when I entered, what we have now consolidated for 5 minutes. So it's more like it's not going to do what I want it to do. I'm wondering if I should just take off for a half hour. Too slow today. Too slow. Too slow. Man. Oh, whatever. Yeah. I'm too slow today. I'm pissed, honestly. We can't have more downside. We have to just consolidate. All right. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun, NASDAQ. I don't know, people. I don't even think that there's going to be much for me to do here. I mean, I don't want to go long. Nope. Not going long. I waited for another short-term low to get broken, tried to get in there, hoping for more expansion. Maybe I should have taken off when I said for half hour. But there's sometimes when I'm talking. Sorry by the end of that sentence. Maybe I should just focus on the execution, then explain after. Gotta be quick in trading. Oh my God. All right. Make sure it flagged everything. Nasdaq still didn't even hit this yet. Nasdaq hits this, I'm just closing my computer. Yeah, that was only part for potential last idea, but yeah, let me see here. If it gets above that, then I'm leaving. I'm in equal high right now. La 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 la. I'm so annoyed. Being a bear is hard. It is. It's hard to be a bear. Oh, we never took out that high, actually. Hmm. All right, one more try for my shorts. You guys can hate me. That's fine by me. But I'm gonna give it one more try. If it stops me out right now, I'm happy enough. Trying one more time. Sometimes haters gonna hate. Potato's gonna potate. Just check all my. I'm filled. Reasoning why SMT, yes, failing at 830 high. I'm still bearish. Broke with this short-term low with it. With a bearish FEG here. So, yeah. And the RR is just so good that if I'm right on my bearish stance, then we flush. This hourly high, though,
My stop's at the hourly high. Equal highs, that's where it is kind of tough. So if we get closer to the end of this hourly without moving lower, then I'll probably cut and maybe re-enter, but for right now, I'm holding this. Actually, I'm not gonna, yeah, I said this is gonna be my last trade. It doesn't feel like we've dried up on the downside too. I wanted to, yeah, go lower from here. It just dug into this 1 minute OB. It's been wicking here, wicking the bottom of this. I mean, if we don't do that, then, you know, obviously I'll get stopped out. But let's see if we go push down from here. Now I'm going to pay more attention. All right, let's see if we push down from here. I'll give it like 2 minutes, essentially. ES coming back above this. That's not good. Let's give it 2 more minutes. I mean, 1.5 minutes more. If it's stuck in consolidation, whatever. But I do want it. If it goes below here, then we're still in the game. Oh, below here, you know, kind of just failure. Let's see. So I'll give it a couple minutes. So this minute, basically, will let me know. Nope, couldn't break there. Couldn't get below. I'm cutting it then for negative 15 points. Or I'm happy with that execution. Better than the last one. Yeah, hard to be a bear today. I mean, unless I had to be quick off the open, or I don't know. Just a lot of consolidation. If I didn't get a trade here, I'm glad I cut that right there. Perfect timing for me getting out of there. Okay, I'm happy with that one. It's hard to be a bear. Lost some money trying to short past a couple days. But I don't know. No regrets. No regrets. I'll stop being a bear if we get back above these highs today. And everyone could go back to I don't know. Then everyone can start chilling. I'm sure there's people going crazy because I'm bearish. If we end up hitting these highs, we break. Well, actually, you know, ES already ended up taking it out right now, taking them out. So, yeah, congrats to the bulls. It was stalling there for a while though at these highs and everything. So, bulls went out today. Sad. Took 2.5 losses basically. The last one actually is like 2.3 losses. But I'm not really phased. I do wonder what this is going to mean for the NASDAQ going forward, though, and how long sustained NVIDIA is going to be. Actually, will it have more than one down day? Pay attention to some weekly levels there. Yeah. Good job to the bulls. If you ended up taking the longs and you were fading me, I mean, congrats. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. Instead of me going short, the move, I guess, was going long within here back towards the highs after getting bought up. But honestly, I really didn't think, like I said, I didn't think that we would hold this 4 hour. But hey, we did. It's okay to be wrong. Now I just have to make sure I'm not going to be extensively bearish in the neck tomorrow. Let me think. And me trying a short here, my thought process was like, we're in a premium. I gave it literally 2 minutes and then it stopped here. I got out. I'm happy with that. Let me review what else I did. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I tried a short here. I got annoyed because it just wicked me out there. And then I tried another one. Here we did not end up expanding. I said when we had to. There I could have done something similar. But that's fine. Man, what a wild morning. Very, very hard when you know the RTH looks like this, honestly. Gap down, drop. A lot of consolidation, big ranges. Sigh. I said if we took out that high, I'm done for the day, right? So I need to actually, or done for the morning. I need to respect myself and what I said there. But I'm happy to get out here. Small, tiny losses are a pleasure. It ended up coming all the way back up into this. Definitely confusing now. You have another. Yes, took out the pre-market high again, while Nasdaq is failing here at the 15-minute again. So yeah, I need to, at the most, just take a breather. I'll have some alerts if we end up coming back lower, but yeah, what I don't want to do now is get like enticed into another short. I'm gonna put alerts if we end up getting past this high on the NASDAQ, past yesterday's high. I'm not flipping bullish yet. Like I said, I will if we end up getting past those highs. Right now, it's just, I mean, you don't know if that's going to end up being an SMT at a high. So anyway, that's what I got to do is control how many trades I can take. So I took 2.5 trades today. Trading day's over for me for the morning. Sad. I thought we'd go lower. NASDAQ. I have to just be careful with myself, I think. After hitting last week on Friday, hitting a monthly low. And then for today, we hit a 4 hour. I mean, I think I just have to be slightly more careful with my entries, and at least if that happens, have to really just shorten a premium. That's it. Other than that, I'm pretty happy though. I feel like I still remained in control. So control what you can control, which is yourself, your attitude, and yeah, that's all I can say. GG's to the Bulls. Bear today and I lost. Sad. Anyway, I'll see you guys. I'll be back at 1:30 on My Fun of Futures TV actually. And they're going to, yeah, we'll see if I get an afternoon trade. Last week I did. I got a short during the afternoon. Worked out. But again, I think that day also worked out just to first PT. And, you know, you can be a short in a bullish day and make money, but that did not happen to me today, obviously. I don't know. Just a lot of crazy price action today. 1 minute 60-point candles. I'm happy that I did lower my contract sizing, right? So I took 13 micros. And that's all. Yeah, I'll see if I end up trading 1:30 in the afternoon. So I'll see you there if you want to check that out. And other than that, I mean, I'll see you tomorrow for day before Thanksgiving. That'll be cool. Take it easy. I'm sorry to the bears if you're a bear like me. 37% were bearish today, 46% were bullish. Bulls won out for today for the most part.